Title: Separation of Substances. Objective: to understand the concept of separation of substances. To explore various methods of separating different types of substances. To apply the knowledge of separation techniques in real-life scenarios. Duration: 45 minutes. Materials needed: whiteboard and markers. Handouts or worksheets with examples of mixtures. Various samples of mixtures: sand and water, salt and water, iron filings and sulfur, etc. Filter paper. Funnel. Magnets. Lesson plan. Introduction: 5 minutes. Begin the lesson by asking the students if they have ever seen a mixture of substances, such as sand and water or salt and water. Discuss with the students their observations and ask them if they think it is possible to separate the substances in a mixture. Understanding mixtures: 10 minutes. Explain to the students that a mixture is a combination of two or more substances that are not chemically combined. Give examples of common mixtures, such as air, salt water, and soil, and discuss their components. Emphasize that mixtures can be separated into their individual components using various methods. Methods of separation: 15 minutes. Introduce different methods of separation, such as filtration, evaporation, and magnetic separation. Explain each method briefly and provide examples of when and how they are used. Demonstrate each method using the samples of mixtures and relevant equipment. For filtration, demonstrate how to set up a funnel with filter paper to separate sand and water. For evaporation, show how to evaporate water from a saltwater solution and collect the salt crystals. For magnetic separation, use a magnet to separate iron filings from sulfur. Encourage students to ask questions and participate in the demonstrations. Group activity: 10 minutes. Divide the class into small groups. Distribute the handouts or worksheets with examples of mixtures. Instruct the groups to identify the components of each mixture and suggest the most appropriate method of separation for each. Walk around the class to provide guidance and facilitate discussions among the groups. Conclusion and application: 5 minutes. Bring the class back together and discuss the solutions from the group activity. Summarize the key points about separation of substances. Engage the students in a brief discussion about real-life applications of separation techniques, such as water purification or recycling. Homework: optional. Assign a small project where students can research and present on a specific method of separation or an interesting application of separation techniques.